Hey everyone, it's Classic Gaming, aka Warren, bringing you a different type of video. As you can see, the layout is very different. I haven't got a big mic, my friend, got my little mic right here. And I've been talking for years on my channel that I want to do more geeky content. You've seen like glimpses of it with my my Campfire Cooking one, my Thompson Tank one in a sense, but that was more gaming than anything else. But again, I'm trying to bring new things to the channel, and let's see if they stick or they miss. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna take this moment to talk anime today. We're gonna talk about one of my favorite anime awakening scenes. Now, when I say awakening, think Gohan turning Super Saiyan 2 for the first time. Think give an example. Think Deku mastering or All for One or One for All. so like think moments like that where it's just like the moment where they figure things out, or they hit that ceiling where their powers is just like, all right, we got this, and they just go crazy and take out everyone. But one of my favorite moments isn't your typical anime moment. And what I mean by that is because it comes from an anime that's not really action based. It's Food Wars. It's Food Wars. So in Food Wars, you follow Sama Yukihiro, who basically is in an elite cooking school, or kind of but kind of forced into an elite cooking school to learn more techniques and to become a better cook. And obviously, he goes through test after test, battles after battle. And again, they replaced the fighting with food wars, with cook-offs basically. So think Come Dine With Me or Ready Steady Cook or MasterChef, all that stuff. That's basically what Food Wars is on a ridiculous level, and I mean ridiculous level. So you might be wondering, how can a cooking anime have like an awakening scene? So here's a scenario. Soma is basically he's in a competition, or it's like a mass competition or mass test, trying to supply customers of a breakfast rush, but he's kind of not finding the balance of doing it. So he's getting frustrated with himself. His recipes are kind of failing, and the person who's next to him, who's technically the best chef in the school, is outshining him. And he just is kind of like, he's frustrated. He's kind of losing his grip on what to do, and he just takes a step back and breathes. And he has a little bit of a flashback to being in this restaurant at school, or a restaurant at home even, and then it all clicks, and then it happens. Soma basically goes Super Saiyan, or Ultra Instinct basically. He pretty much just goes on into like a zen moment of like, okay, supply, demand, eggs there. It's so cool, and I can't stress how fun it is. If you haven't seen Food Wars, again, it's such a cool anime. I mean, granted, the fan service is ridiculous, and the orgasmic noises they make when they have a good meal, I mean, I can appreciate it, but at the same time, it's a bit over the top, but at the same time, I ain't gonna say no to it. I'm cool with it, to a point. I say to a point, you know, this was the anime that actually got me back into watching anime regularly, and I'm really thankful for it, because it reminded me that anime doesn't just have to be like action oriented. Like, I never really watched other anime other than like the popular ones. So like, obviously I was a Dragon Ball kid. I watched old school anime like Cyber City, Legend of the Four Kings, Goku Midnight Eye, and a few others, Ninja Scroll, stuff like that. But like, anime is basically a genre of its own. So you can get romantic comedies, you can get food anime, you can get dramas, you can get thrillers. It doesn't always have to be just your action shonen type anime. And it's with this one really opened my eyes. And actually, like, if it wasn't for this one, I probably wouldn't have discovered my personal favorite, which I've talked about on the channel multiple times, Campfire Cooking. Campfire Cooking is by far one of my favorite animes, and if you haven't watched it, what the f is wrong with you? What? I'm asking a question. I apologise for that. My bad. I'm very passionate about Campfire Cooking. Another thing about this moment I've shared with you, like, again, with this being one of my favourite moments, it helps that this moment kind of apply. Well, I say kind of applies. It does really apply to life when you think about it, because for Soma to succeed and to get a better understanding of where he was at, he had to take a step back and just breathe. There are so many times in his life that we just get overwhelmed from work, from family, from friends, from people in general, because let's be honest, people can suck. And you just feel so overwhelmed. I mean, I feel like ever since the pandemic, people are just more overwhelmed than we realized. And a lot of times, talking to the right people helps, but the simple thing to do is just breathe. Just take a step back and just breathe. And then sometimes you find a solution, sometimes you get a better understanding of what's going on, and sometimes you know what to do next. So just remember, take one moment, one step, and just breathe. But anyway, as usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always love all that other stuff. And if you have any moments you want to share from anime which are awesome and maybe apply to real life, put them down in the comments below. Take it easy, guys. Later.